Wow.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Dr. Dunk is streaming.
Yeah. Hello. Joe Mixon. Sterling Shepard.
Today, from Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Stadium in Orchard Park.
Hi.
Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Buffalo Bills. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their now 36-year-old quarterback who's in his 14th NFL season, the former MVP, Matt Ryan.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. Well, what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz
I cannot tackle him.
He takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 21 carries, 85 yards.
And give him a ton of credit. He's running the ball really well. But I look at those guys up front. That unit is truly playing as just...
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Over the middle to Smith. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Oh.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off and put it in the end zone. I think we'll see more of them trying to get the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
2nd down and goal. Ryan. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Preston Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Yeah,
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure
trying to do some draft in here.
Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? To throw is Ryan. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh,
there is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
The kick by Parkey is good. And the Bills opening drive.
Cody Parkey.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
Jeez, that's horrible.
And they'll be led out by their mobile quarterback, standing 6'4". It's Colin Kaepernick.
Look at my stats for Kaepernick.
He's the first one to say that was on me last week. A really poor performance. Way too many interceptions. Didn't find the end zone throwing the ball. Put his defense and his special teams in some real jeopardy. But somehow they won the game.
They won.
Yeah, what I loved about is when he told us about the defense kind of corralling him in the locker room and said, all right, my man, we're not going to do that again this week, are we?
I'll
just climb over my own man.
For about 4, 2nd and 6. The numbers a week ago from Melvin Gordon. 20 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more.
Back on it.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave them a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Kaepernick now to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
No gain on the play there, second down. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Throwing is Kaepernick on third down. Open man is Anderson. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. It's blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. On the counter, here's Gordon.
I cannot even run that play anymore.
He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14. To throw, Kaepernick. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Going good.
Top by Jordan Lewis. And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me, because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
I can't wait for Friday.
And he can only manage to get a couple.
What's Friday?
Coming up.
The top 4 teams in college football play.
Trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row.
Well, to me, it makes their job
I want to watch all of it.
You know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to
They don't
play a perfect
freaking
game.
cancel it.
Too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Yeah,
49 yards rushing for just 6 carries to this point.
How many times do we
I was going to try to watch the NC State game, and they didn't even play.
Quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
What the freak? I didn't shift. Whoa.
Now Ryan on first down. Got his man.
Oh my gosh.
That's Smith.
What?
And he'll be stopped right
I should have had that tackle.
So many times in my career,
I went inside, he went out around me.
as long as we're there,
Hey,
to
look
catch
to
him
the
and get
stream.
guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ugh.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a give to Mixon.
Sit
He's going to
down.
be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Ryan. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Yes.
Preston Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
On the return is Peterson. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Kaepernick now on first down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. On first down, Kaepernick. And completes it once more to Anderson. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost. And obviously, he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Okay.
Throwing again, Ryan. To Mixon on the check down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Ryan. Complete. Smith has it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. This goes out wide for Mixon. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 2nd down and 6. Now it's Ryan. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against him a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Parkey's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
On the return, Tremont Smith. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, let them beat you, Zach.
Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied
I gotta
in
get
that
my
one.
offense rolling. My defense to lock down a little bit more.
From there, let's get to Philadelphia as we check on the Eagles
I'm
at home.
playing
at
smart
Lincoln
for the most
Financial
part.
Field.
I just
And
on
they've got the
offense,
lead
I
in their
just
ball game
gotta
over
pick
the
it up a little
visiting
bit.
New Orleans Saints. Brian Edwards, a touchdown reception.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one.
Why did it start saying that? That was weird.
Jamar Chase, a touchdown reception.
Halftime's over. Stop talking.
So here are the Colts to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now. Out in front here, they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Jones goes diving, and he's got it.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Got stuck on my own man again. Whoopsie.
A couple here, 2nd down.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Gordon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mo Alley Cox, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
That's the way.
And this will be
I
a
like
touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm good.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Mustard.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
Come on. Give me that.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Ryan, over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it.
Wait, what's the individual adjustment? What the freak? Hold up.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
What? Oh, dang. Oof. You can freaking do it. Oh, snap. You can do individual. Yeah, individual.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
That was a round run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw into the hands of Cobb. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Look at that, Randall Cobb. Dang, they got Randall Cobb too.
2nd and 4. Now it's Ryan. This is Smith with a grab. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better.
Okay, let me stop playing zone now.
So far in this game,
stop playing out there.
Direct correlation, Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Play the line.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Again, it's Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Here's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted.
Yeah.
And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard
Brad
line.
McDougal. I don't think it's his first interception.
Not working on a shutout, but they have still yet to give up a touchdown as they come up with the interception there.
Well, we've seen this from them before because you can move the ball on them through the middle of the field. But once you get into the red zone, that's where they really clamp down. They come up with the interception there, but you know about this crew. They're playing modern defense, taking care of the red zone 3rd down and getting after the quarterback.
I didn't mean to slide down.
And he's taken down, but able to
Could have
get
been
this
gone.
up to the 20-yard line. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Now a handoff. This is Gordon going left. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
To throw, Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been flat getting it done, 8 for 9 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Kaepernick. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On first down, it's Gordon, and he can only
Let
manage
me
to get
go.
a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge.
I dropped it.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The Colts on 3rd down, as close to automatic as you can get. 9 out of 10. This is 3rd and 8. And that's going to be
Heck on it, man.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Rolling, and he can't find anywhere to go. And he goes down. Aaron Donald, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much.
And how about this, a fake?
I didn't mean to throw it to him. Back on it.
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. And now out come the Bills. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one.
Who is that?
Way home for a Bills touchdown. Jonnu Smith.
Oh, no wonder.
Now on the year. And the Bills have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
To throw forward is Ryan. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 84 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Kaepernick looking to throw, 3rd and 2. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. Well, a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick eluding the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Pass incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Open man is Gordon, complete. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Six yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Kaepernick now to throw. And that is touchdown, Indianapolis.
That was a nice catch.
Marvin Jones.
Yeah.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now? And
what you doing, Ed?
Give their team a firm advantage.
What you doing?
Just challenges.
Ah, okay. Nice.
Waiting on you.
We ain't playing the game tonight, are we?
The touchdown, ready to kick
I don't know.
Is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Oh, boy.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Ryan. And this one complete to Smith.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Ryan will throw again. And off target and incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Well, at least it was deflected.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 3rd down, Ryan. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
Wait, are they?
Had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun.
Jeez, I can't run with the crap this game. Or the last game.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Yeah, okay for you. Where's the... okay.
Oh my gosh, yes!
No, that's not what I wanted.
Back to throw, Kaepernick. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Kaepernick, they're going for it on 4th. Being chased out left. That's to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Colts going to use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I ain't done with y'all yet.
Back to the ground now with Gordon.
Oh my gosh.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there.
I'm going to get to 100.
And now they're in the
You better be done with him.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more. Trying to bounce it outside.
If I have to get it 1 yard at a time, I would get to 100.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 8. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They run the counter. It's Gordon, and they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Kaepernick. This is caught. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
Reading.
On
this reactions thing on here, it's just not sure the Colts will win this game on the road.
On my game.
We'll see what they do here. So this one winds up in Indianapolis victory.
Charles Davis said, "I'm going to be glued to the Bills game this weekend."
That put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things
double
you practiced
digits.
all week
This thing is
without
getting
major
real for the
adjustments, just doing them
Buccaneers.
better, and that got it done in this one.
How many touchdowns did Jonathan Taylor end up with? I seriously lost count.
9-2 with a win here. And they will head home
Yeah, I forgot how many I
to
had.
take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
That's crazy.
What?
It's actually 67% completion rate.
Alongside Charles Davis,
Heck yeah, bro.
Thanks for watching,
I'm
everybody.
doing
We'll see you
really
next
good
time.
until the last couple drives. And they kept batting away.
4 touchdown passes.
Yeah, man.
What the heck happened?
You know the funny thing? I think, let's see, 1 or 2 of them was to Melvin Gordon.
Oh.
Oh, he threw 1 interception. Yay.
Just one?
Yeah, just 1.
Wow.
Let's go. Wait, I don't get the upgrade players. Eh.
I have 3,700 yards.
Ooh.
Passing. Almost 1,000. Wow. You got Cole Holcomb.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the most interceptions.
Ooh, yeah.
So is Richard Sherman.
Are we good to advance now?
Yeah, you may get it, you got it.
Either way. Oh, yeah. Oh.
I didn't get player of the week again?
I didn't either. I even did better this week. What the heck? Returning from injury. Who? Oh.
Let's see. Okay. Dang it. I don't see who got it. Weekly awards. Oh, no wonder they got it. Yeah, I didn't have that.
Who?
5 touchdown passes.
Who did?
Trey Lance.
Oh. I had 4.
I think I have 4.
Oh.
Baker Mayfield.
Boo.
Kendricks. Burgess. Get out of that. No.
What?
You still got 300 more rushing yards than I do. Even after I had a 150-yard game.
Gee.
Oh, no, Herbert's catching me in passing yards.
Oh.
Not to pass a touchdown, though.
McDougal.
Yeah. Of course he's got better than right.
Huh?
These players shouldn't even count.
Huh?
Bruh. It says I'm like 5th in passer rating, but the players just threw it twice.
Oh, what the heck?
That shouldn't even count.
Huh.
Oh, one of my backup.
That's funny.
Actually, you don't have the worst passer rating.
Well, don't.
No.
Huh.
Matthew Stafford's worse than you are.
Good riddance.
Yeah, his is the worst.
Oh.
Look at Jalen Hurts, only 4 interceptions. Good God.
Well,
Baker Mayfield's longest pass completion was 81 yards.
well.
Almost 47.
I think I'm the Sydney son.
74.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I think
Get
it's
out of
either
here.
Robbie Anderson or Odell Beckham.
Hmm?
Let's see. Let me get the snowflakes.
Snowflakes.
Yeah.
I want snowflakes. Oh. Yeah, man.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yay.
Hmm?
Actually not raining or nothing.
You say rainy?
Yeah, on the game.
Oh. What's this? Ooh.
Hello there, it's the
Score
coach with you here
14
today.
points.
And this is an
Jeez.
ultimate challenge.
Hmm?
Just score 14 points. Oh, in the snow, yay!
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that.
Oh, yeah, I've got 100,000 coins now.
Jeez.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe it'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
Speed.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From midfield, here's Manning. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30.
Oh, no. I guess it's sleepy now.
On play action, it's Manning. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. A first carry now for Reggie Bush. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. Right about that one, he correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Manning.
I love it when y'all just push him across the line.
That's Bush.
Come on.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 5-yard line. And the Falcon offense about ready to go to work here for the first time, and leading them as he has since 2008 is the veteran quarterback. The Panther offense here. They're ready to go on 1st and 10. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. On 2nd down, this is Jackson.
Oh, gosh.
Get it down here to the 43.
That hurt.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
That was nice.
Just beyond the line of scrimmage. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Okay, hurry up, get the ball back.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Falcon offense about ready to go to work here for the first time, and leading them as he has since 2008 is the veteran quarterback, former MVP, Matt Ryan.
And I think if there's one quarterback in the league who sometimes gets taken for granted, to me it's Matt Ryan, because I think throughout his career, he's been consistently excellent. Frequent member of the 4,000-yard club, savvy veteran, knows how to throw the deep ball and create big plays, and yes, he will beat you from the pocket.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And his throw is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted.
I don't know if it has to be an offensive touchdown. I'll just go out of bounds just in case.
He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
I can't hold my eyes open
INT,
anymore.
it's Manning.
Dang.
Buy some time, and he's got it. Touchdown.
I'm about to quit too.
Noah Gray there to make the grab. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Blankenship on for the PAT.
Yeah, did it.
And it's good to make it 14-0. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left
I
any stars on the
completed
table.
all the stars of the challenge. What's this? Oh. Bobby Wagner. Oh yeah.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way. Here's Brandon Gott and
Okay,
Charles Davis.
I'm heading to hay.
Brandon.
We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go.
Why is that?
Tie game 7-7. But you've driven into opponent territory, and it's 1st and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Devin Hester, 30 yards. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. They got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return here for White. It'll be...
Pass for 100 yards. Okay.
Touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On play action, Allen. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a second and long. Going to give this one to Singletary. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You had to go to the Tuck Roll, didn't you? Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this, in Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. They'll run on first down with Singletary, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They run for the first time with Christian Wade. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. In the game thus far, the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Allen. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On first down, Allen. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Yes.
It's off at the 12. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. Second down, another carry for Jackson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has After you said big third down, I put the word big in capital letters here. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Oh, man. I didn't finish. Darn it. Alright, y'all. I'm going to head to bed, too. Hope y'all have a great night. I appreciate y'all for watching. Peace.